One Piece and Pokemon have in common with each other? They're both animes, they both have animals in the main cast of the animes, and I just happen to love both. So how about we turn One Piece characters into Pokemon? I started with, you guessed it, Ace. I mean, you probably didn't guess it, you were expecting Luffy, but I've already done that in one video, so go check that out. I'm gonna do Zoro and Sanji as starters too, but just wait. I'll get to that soon, but I have other videos planned right now. Anyway, it's pretty simple. I made his hat sort of like a mohawk, because just putting a hat on a Pokemon wouldn't really do really well. I made its eyes happy and sad faces to show Ace's happy and sad faces on his hat. And I also tried a different style of line art, or should I say not line art. It's very much inspired by Bonnie John, another Poketuber. But that's just something I did for this video that I'll change a little bit in the next one. But I hope you enjoy it. It kind of looks like a starter, but it isn't. You'll see what I do with him. Here's Borngas, from Portgas the Ace and Burn. Now, this evolution is a little odd, because it's not really an evolution. When I was drawing this design, I at first assumed it would be, because this guy's based on Roger, and they're kinda similar, and alright, let's get to the spoilers for them. I have a timestamp right here, so just go to it if you don't want spoilers for Marineford. Basically, Roger is Ace's father, and he is also the king of the pirates, but that's not spoiler. So it would just make sense. But since they're so similar, what if this guy was a sort of Diancie Carbink sort of thing, where they're related and one's a legendary? Decided to take another shot at this design. I wanted it more legendary, in the Pokemon sense and literally. Goldie Roger was a legendary person. It would only make sense to honor him by making him a legendary, or at least a mythical. So I decided to make him a mythical. I gave him the beads that, coincidentally, Roger does have. I didn't even notice it while I was making it. I gave him Roger's jacket. The fiery hair sort of looks like Roger's hat. And I just made him look cooler with those eyes, making him look like he's ready for some fun and some treasure. Wait, here's Golretchi from Gold Roger and Golden Retriever. Funny how a Fire Dog Gold Roger Pokemon works out. I didn't even plan that. So what do you think of Golretchi and its pre-evolution? Now this next one's for Robin, and I'm gonna be honest, it's a little less faithful than the other designs. I decided to portray her hand-creating abilities as a spider or a sort of insect. An insect that can create rope instead of silk, and they can use rope to create more arms and stuff. It's also kind of doing that Cien Fuse hand thing, but it's doing it downwards, to create the neck with the rope. I wanted this to be inspired by Robin's original Alabasta design more. Here's a Robinid from Robin, Arachnid, or Spider, and it sort of sounds like Robin, which fits with her being a villain in Alabasta. So, do you like a Robinid? Tell me in the comments. The next one's probably the most faithful of the video. Of course, it's Blackbeard. I wanted this one to have the most concept out of all of them, so that's what I did. No one's stopping me. I turned his pirate hat into a sort of nightcap because, he can't sleep. And he's a dark ground type for obvious reasons. Also, he's a hippo. I did that because I saw this cool fan art of him as a hippo. I think a lot of you have seen it. I'll show it right now. It's by Kimboltar T on Twitter. Look at his art, by the way. It's really good. Anyway, I gave him patterns to allude to mud and his cape that he has in the anime, and just some pops of color. So here's Marshall, as in Marshall, Marsh and Shawl, because of his cape-looking pattern. I really like that name. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to sub and like, and comment your favorite One Piece character. Mine's probably Choppy. Chopper to normal people, because I love Choppy, and he's really cute, and he has a cool story. Anyway, yeah, bye, sub and like, and this isn't the last of the anime into Pokemon content, so stay tuned. Bye, sub and like.